You had these pundits. You just had all weird individuals kicking in, trolling me because they'd been given a wage. And I got embroiled in it, just like you do. And I was coming out and ranting back at them, I'm going to smash your head into it. But that's exactly what they want. You know? But you know what? It's a very small world, Decca. It's a very
you know what they've been doing? You know what they've been doing, Daz? They've been, I've got that role coming up soon, that lead role, and they've actually, listen to this, mate. They've been harassing the director, sending him loads of like things about us, right? Well, I've got news for the trolls. They've vetted me. Well, you get vetted for every movie. You know what it is? You know, since all the Me Too movement came out and the Jimmy Savile stuff, what they do now, the super vet you, they vet you properly, and I've passed the vetting. That's how I've got the lead role, but they keep harassing them. And what these people are doing is, because they're being harassed, they get fed up. But luckily enough, this team's standing by me because they've seen my full list of background checks.
Can't you get like restraining orders or anything like that against them?
There's more than that now. There's more than that now, Sally. You know, there's bigger powers than that now. Years ago, it was restraining orders and civil cases. Yeah. Now it's criminal offences what these individuals are doing.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
As I said to Decca the other day, the amount of videos that these little strange people put out about you out there, all you've got to do is screen record 15 seconds of it.
Yeah.
Keep them all compiled, and then just go into the authorities and go, look, cyberbullying, dish, and straight away, these individuals go to jail, lad. It's no more, you know, it's no more, oh, it's just a civil case and da-da-da. They get arrested.
I didn't know that.
Into the court, and they get gone. So when I was saying to you the other day, see years ago when I started doing what I was doing, I had this little kid called a stalker, just some little weird kid connected to crime families in Liverpool. He's come out on a live feed because he was just jealous of my popularity, right? And he'd been trying to be popular for a long time. And all of a sudden, I've got out of prison, just become popular than him, more popular. And he didn't like it. And what he's done, he's come out on a live feed on Facebook and said, Darren G's being charged with raping a 13-year-old girl. No truth at all. No truth at all. Just an allegation that he's invented in his head and put out there, and it absolutely derailed me message. You know, on purpose.
I hate that, man. I hate that.
Reinforce that. What they've done is, my Choose a Life, Not a Knife Instagram site from years ago, they've made a replica of it, messaged someone they know. This person has messaged back as if they're a minor, and they've made it look like it's me messaging. Do you understand? Now, I went into the police station 2 years ago, filed a complaint, got the crime reference number, got it all documented, sent everything to the police, everything was there. But then I never continued with it because they all backed off. Then here we go now, 2 months ago, you've got that dirty dying John and his dirty little bird from up there using exactly the same messages from 2 years ago. Again, now trying to...
That's what they've done with me, Daz. I mean, the thing is, right, fair enough, right? Like, my bits, I was doing stuff with birds, but consent and adults, from, like, the first 2 videos came from 2014, and then when I got into the films in 2019, they got leaked, and they started saying that I was sending them to 14-year-old kids and stuff. That's how it spread.
Well, you know what, lad? I've never really done... I've been in jail for a long, long time, mate, and I have never done what you've done. Listen, there's loads of men do what you've done.
But see, when, Dad, I don't know if you know this.
It was a woman that you'd been involved with. She was probably sending you a hairy Mary. You were probably sending her your fairy scary. And it was back and forth, weren't it?
But you know what I done, Daz? See the train incident that I got absolutely ripped for. Like, the door was locked. Me and this bird were having like video. We were having video thing.
You're on a lie. It's always locked, but you're streaming it to some bird.
Well, we were on a video thing, right? Well, I didn't know she was recording me, but I actually had pictures of her with her things out. But the only reason I didn't post them is because she had 3 kids, and that's because I had respect. I didn't want a kid growing up getting bullied, but
you know what, lad, at the end of the day, lad, it is what it is. It's water under the bridge, isn't it? You need to.
I would never do it again, me. I've learned my lesson, mate. Well,
look, the amount of lads that I knew in custody that was doing that type of on a regular basis with birds outside. It's huge, massive. As I say, lad, you've got this new platform. You need to just crack on with your platform. Don't engage with any of the old rats that were targeting your target. You know, don't give them the opportunity.
It's gonna do well, Daz. It's gonna do this bare knuckle thing, mate. It's absolutely gonna. The thing is, I've got an editor now, and he's keeping quiet. I'm not gonna mention his name, and he's staying in the background, and that's it.
Well, you know what? I've got a gum shield there from time ago. I've got my gloves from time. Let me show you my gloves and that. So I've got my gloves, I've got my gum shield. If you want to bring your head guards with you, and we'll just bang it on the canal and have a little 5-minute rumble, mate. Make that the first little thing.
Oh, Daz, imagine me and you going live with a sparring session. Woof.
That's what I'm saying, lad. If you want to
I know. Imagine if you knocked us out, though. I'll tell you what, who would love to see me and Darren live tomorrow of a nice light spa? A light spa live.
So look, lad, I've always got my gloves, I've always gone on the bag, I've always got on the pads when I can. You know, it is what it is. I used to do it not as a trying to be a professional, but you know, I just used to do it with keep myself fight fit, you know what I mean?
What I was thinking, Daz, right, just to boost your channel back up, we'll do it a little live on your channel for all that. Just have a little light spar, a few rounds, and get people watching. Build the algorithm.
I don't need to do buttons to get my channel flowing. My channel will flow, you know, that's the power of the message.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you want to, you know, I'm up for a little rumble with you. Not on too aggressive. Just get me a head guard so I know you can't shatter me chin.
All right. I wouldn't take liberties, mate. I wouldn't go like that. Definitely not, man. Listen, size means now, man. You could catch someone on the chin 18 stone and knock them clean out.
Mate, I've been putting people on the back since I was 18 years
old.
What
I mean?
I've been flattening men all over.
Thing is, I have got an iron jaw. Like, I have got an iron. That's one thing I've been blessed with, an iron jaw, eh?
Well, you know, it is what it is. If you get it square on the jaw by a powerful,
without a doubt. I think, you know what, Daz? I honestly think, mate, we'll have a training session. We'll talk about it because I'm coming down, and at the end of the day, we'll have a chat, like I say, all in private. And then if you want to do something like that, just for all the subs and that, have a little.
I'm just thinking about with your channel now being a fighting platform. You know, we might as well just open it up with me and you have a little friendly spar. We know. Well, you know what? You can go all out for 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put a vote up after this. I'm going to put a poll up. Who wants to see me and Dad do 4 rounds, 4 2-minute rounds of sparring?
You know what, Decca? Rounds, lads. You just say 10 minutes.
We'll do it gypsy style.
You just go 10 minutes in.
Okay.
10 minutes in.
Make sure you steep your hands in petrol. I will do that. That's for 10 minutes. We'll have a spar for 10 minutes, a light spar for 10 minutes, mate. Spot on.
Just bring an head guard, lad, and I'll go for it with you, mate.
All right, I don't wear it. I won't wear head guard, mate.
And well, you're going to have to with me. Trust me, lad.
Hey, the thing is, as well, I haven't got my new teeth in yet, so I've got a gum shield though. So
it's not for me and you to be aggressive for, you know. I'm just thinking, you know what? If you want your platform to be known for fighting, everyone wants to see what I'm about. Everyone wants to see if I can move, dive, bob and weave, and all this fox and malarkey. I'm not a boxer, mate. I've never proclaimed to be a boxer. No. You understand what I'm saying? But I can have a throw.
Would you ever because obviously I pay people. Would you ever have a scrap on my backyard brawls?
Yeah, I've told you get the one-eyed monster in, Lionel. Because
I'll tell you what, mate, you wouldn't have get a lot of good people who wouldn't have loved to see you have a backyard brawl, mate. I'm telling you.
Lad, you know what, mate? Just get that one-eyed monster in. But I was thinking when you're saying backyard brawls, mate, I was thinking, right, that's stuff. Because I've been fighting in cells, mate, and in cells the 6x12 and the door gets shut.
Aye. Well, my rules, Dad.
You haven't got all my rules.
My rules is.
Go on.
my rules is Queensberry with your fist, but you're allowed to grab them in the clinch, and you're allowed to pull the head down and uppercut them and fight in the grapple.
Well, why can't you just have proper straighteners, mate?
Well, that's what it is, a straightener, but with street fight.
Why have you got to bring the boxing? You understand? Why can't?
Look,
it's fair game if you're a boxer and you can do all this defensive and rob and weaving and attack and all this, but I haven't seen a proper straightener on any of these platforms.
I know. It's getting the liability for the king. You know, like King of the Streets, where the head button. Have you seen that? Where the head button kick?
Yeah.
That is brutal. I'd love to have a go on that, like.
Well, what you've got, Decca, you've got a lot of people getting brought up on the UFC and you know, watching that style of MMA. But I was brought up watching things like Pride, and in that Pride,
brutal, man, brutal.
You get a fish, you know. So it is what it is, mate. It'll be nice. I thought you're like, it weren't going to be no ring. You just get a backyard in the middle in Carlisle somewhere, you know. Like
this is the thing, guys.
You know,
this is the thing, guys.
And it's just on.
This is the thing, mate. I've explained the rules. It's not my backyard brawls is on fields, in back lanes. There's no rings, mate. It's not a ring. It's like street rules.
Yeah, it's street rules in a big mile of space, though, lads. You know, there's more.
I'm gonna make it 12 foot by 12 foot.
When was the last time you seen a real all-out straightener, Decca?
Probably me and the other lad. That was probably the last.
But that's not a straightener, mate. That's boxing.
Oh, you mean like kicks and headbutts and that?
No, I just mean an all-out brawl. If I've got to take your nose off, your nose is coming off.
You never even.
It's not what I mean. It's rare,
you never see it, do you?
Anymore, do you? Everyone's thinking the professional boxers and thinking, what's all that about? You know, leave the professional boxing up to the professionals, the one who have studied it all their lives, the one who have gone through the ranks, the one who's, you know, if you want to have a fight, no holds barred. If your ear's coming off, your ear's coming off. Do you understand? Choose
a life, not a knife. But you know, choose a life, not a knife. But you can use a cosh.
It's very rare. It's very rare you see a proper straightener, isn't it?
It is.
And that's what I want to put the one-eyed monster to.
Don't be biting my nose off, Dad. I need this.
So let's have 4 2-minute rounds. I mean, let's go.
My rules, mate. My rules is you fight for the last man standing. The last man standing, man.
That's what I mean.
But I tell you what, who'd like to see that? Tell you what, I would love, Dad. Who'd like to see Darren as a guest referee to one of the fights? Because I've got a couple of good fights that are coming on soon, but I'm not given no locations given to the public and no date. It just the fighters find out the night before of the postcode of the location.
Have you got pads, Decca?
Pads? No. I've got my gum shield. I'll have a look in the bag. I've already packed my gym stuff. I've already packed my bag for tomorrow.
Good stuff, lad.
I'm up in the morning.
I'm going to get ready for this next live feed. I'm going on a live feed with that woman, you know, as I said earlier, speaking about them protesting.
Well, what I'll do, Dad, I'm going to come off feed. So everyone subscribe to that, guys.
So you can see there, can't you, Decca?
See you now. Wait on.
No, but you can see the knuckles, can't you, mate?
Aye. Have a look.
On my left hand, which is my hand, you've got 1, 2. They're all in place, but on my right hand,
see the last 2.
See my left hand. Look, see the flat 2 there.
Aye, they've been knocked down.
Yeah, but on my right hand, they're all intact.
Aye, they've been broke.
Left hand, when I'm going for your chin, sometimes I'm hitting FOD.
Aye, but you can tell one of your hands is being broke. You can tell one of your hands is being broke down with punching by the knuckle, eh?
Yeah, that's what it is there, see.
But I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, bro. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, that'll be boss, lad. We'll have a night.
See the gym that we go to, Daz. Do you think they'd let us film in there having a little spar or not?
I doubt it.
Not
think. You know what, mate? There's loads of, if you've got a head guard, I'll spar with you.
No, I don't wear head guards, me, man.
Right, well, I can do. Well, you know what? I won't wear one then.
But we'll just have a little. Everyone will love it, man.
We'll just get on a day patch somewhere, kid.
Gloves. Have you got gloves?
I'll bring them gloves.
How many sets of gloves you got, Daz?
One.
Well, I'll buy some. I'm going to buy some on the way to yours
Well,
tomorrow.
You know what? Just swerve that for tomorrow. We'll if we're going to do that, we'll do it. We'll get head guards and we'll get in the backyard and we'll do it for, we'll have a proper little tear up.
Yeah. Spot on, son, aye. But Daz, I'll text you, mate, and my train is at 6:30.
How long's it taking you to get here?
It's only takes 3 hours, mate.
Sam, well, I'm ready anyway. I'll be waiting for you. We'll go into the gym in town.
So all these gobshites, I'll be in Birmingham tomorrow. I hope you've got the same energy if you bump into us.
Just lad, it's not about that. Birmingham's a boss place. It's got
boss
individuals.
Dad, I swear to God, I've never been to Birmingham, mate.
I hadn't until I moved up here, mate, unless it was in prison. But trust me, lad, it's decent, mate. It's boss.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's boss, lad. I'm not just licking Birmingham's arse. It's just the boss part of the country, mate.
Well, what we'll do is we'll have a good training session. I'll take you for a nice, good meal. We'll find a nice place, mate. We'll go for an all-you-can-eat or something if you want, eh?
What, mate?
I was saying we'll have a nice session and then we'll go for an all-you-can-eat meal somewhere.
Yeah, we'll just do what I normally do in my day, lad. We'll go to the gym, we'll have a good session, we'll get out into the town centre, we'll go for a scran.
Yeah.
See what we're doing. I'll probably end up bringing my family down after a few hours. You can see what's happening there, and then go on your merry way, lads. If you want to get the training on camera, you can get it on camera. If not, it's up to you.
Yeah. We'll have a think. We'll do something. We'll get something done, mate. We'll get something done. I'm looking forward to coming down, mate. I really am. Thing is with me, it's not about this. I just want to meet you and spend a bit of time. And definitely the training's one thing I'm looking forward to, because your training, I've never done it, mate, and I like being tested, and I know it's going to be hard for me because I'm 16 now. I won't
be testing you, lad. It'll be, what stone are you?
16 stone 10.
Right, so I'm 13, so you're 3 stone heavier than me, basically, aren't you? So if I'm throwing 75 key rounds for an hour and 60 minutes, you can't you?
Oh, aye.
Yeah,
but
easy.
You know what it is, Dad? See, when I go to the gym now, I'm not a heavy lifter, because now I look after my joints. I lift light weights to fill, I don't do all that heavy lifting. I'm trying to look after my body for longevity.
Right, go on, then I'll leave you to it. But what I'm saying is, rats off that are requesting your afro. You don't need to prove nothing. It's irrelevant what they're saying about you. The real people know exactly their angle. It's pointless entertaining them anymore. Every so often, once a month or once every 2 months, just come out, shout them down, and then get back on with what you're doing. If you've got to.
And you know what, Daz? I'm not even going to shout them out, mate. I think I'm in a good place. I think this bare knuckle thing's going to go massive, and we've got bigger fish to fry now. So
it'll go massive. Listen, it'll go massive if you don't use stale bodies, lad.
Yeah.
You see all the riff-raff that went on them other fight promotions. Don't start entertaining them and dragging them onto yours.
I want men that can actually have a pagger, like people that, because I like the fights where they're going like 20.
Get people that are in the game already. They've experienced it. They can have a little tumble. They're not just looking to get a little 200 quid and a little bit of a name for themselves.
Well, our channel now, we take call outs as well. What we're doing is it's a bare knuckle, but we do a call out video. So if you do want to call, the one-eyed monster. If you want to send a call out and send it over to us, I'll put it up and hopefully he'll get a reply.
You need to that little fringe off as well, lad. I mean, that fringe is on your thick, isn't he? No, not your fringe. I'm on that weird fringe.
Oh, mate, did you not see what he done today?
What's he done?
I was on a live, right? And like when it comes up on your guests and you click on it, you can see who's waiting the guest. Well, he was sitting with a bird. A bird had a big old things out. And I'm thinking, who's that? She turned the camera around and his hair standing with his fringe down, pulling his cell off. Mate, if you'd have seen that, but what I'm going to do...
How can individuals like that continue to walk around their streets knowing quite well they've battered women, bruised women up, give them black eyes, destroyed them, stalked them, harassed them? This is what...
That's a bit of face off, mate.
The fringe has got convictions for assaulting women. How can he just porn bomb individuals and then still walk around as if he's not a nonce.
Mate, he bit her face off, man. Have you not seen the paper? He bit her face off.
He's an animal.
Can't wait to bump into him, like, I really can't.
Well, he's one of them on-site things, you know. In the meantime, ignore him. Make, you know, let him think he's relevant, but he's not. You know, he's just part of a group that's been tagging you for a long time. I know it's hard, mate, but you need to just leave them alone.
Alive now, Daz, when I've made something to eat.
We'll go on and laugh. Peace out.
And tomorrow, bro, I will see you tomorrow, son.
Morning,
I'm looking forward to it.
Message me when you get off your live, lad, so we can confirm tomorrow's time.
I'll send you my number. I'll send you my number on Insta.
Yeah, sound, brother.